Come on, beast. Up the hill you get. This is the steepest bit. Speed's going to plummet. They're not really designed for lifts for towing. Thankfully the container's not too heavy. I don't know what it is, 2 ton maybe? We went through all that faff yesterday of putting the container on with the door at the back end, but we put the door at the wrong end. I don't know how we've managed to do that. We've put the container on the wrong way, but anyway, we'll deal with that. The grand plan, chain up there, hook on with the digger, lift up, the other forklift's Dad's way to get it, lift up at that end, then we can get rid of that forklift and trailer. We'll bring it down a wee touch. I can then just swing this end round and hopefully towards the wall while Dad kind of shimmies that end round. I forgot to bring a D-shackle to put onto the digger there, so I'm just going to use the claws of the quick hitch. Probably not the best idea, but I'm going to do it anyway. Right, I'll do it. Right, we're on. Dad's going to shift this forklift to the back here. Flatbed out. We can now lower it down so it's a little bit less daunting. Seems to be doing the job. We're getting there, we've got it rotated. That's just going to get in straight now, and I'll just work it around into the corner. That's the plan. We're almost there. Right, we're down, we're in position. Just getting these blocks out. Yep. Yep. I don't know if this is the same with all diggers. I am a digger novice, but the quick hitch doesn't release. Obviously you crowd back this joint and it would normally release, but it doesn't, like if you've got other joints quite far up as well. Is that normal? I'm not sure. But currently we can't get the chain out. Thankfully there's a bolt in this chain, so Dad's way to get some spanners. I'll take that out and it'll come out. There's a loop round that side, so I can't get the chain through there. And I can't get the boom down low enough anywhere to get the hitch released. Anyway, container's in position. Digger's done another good job. What you're looking at right now is all getting flattened. This is the only building that's staying. This one right here. All that gone. This is partly why we've got this container here, because that building there, a joiner uses that to keep all his kit in, and that's getting flattened. I'm going to put some of his kit in this container. Dad's way to get spanners screwed on a grease gun while I'm up here. Got lovely access to the whole boom. I think she's past it. While I wait for Dad, just get this creek feeder chucked out into the calves here. Usually just fill it with whole oats. If I was just feeding the calves that were born on our farm, I could probably get away with just putting whole barley in because they're just that young, they'll just be nibbling away a little bit. So they'll be fine, they won't get acidosis and whatnot. But there's some calves in here that we bought from the sale the other day. They're a wee bit older, they're kind of December, January born, so some of them are reaching 6 months old now. So I don't want to hit them with a load of barley because they could take a big mouthful. Whereas the younger ones, generally they'll be okay. Put in whole oats, gradually add them onto a bit of barley, and then once you start seeing whole oats or whole barley coming out the back end, it's not been digested, then sort them over to a bruised diet. Stomachs that the calves have at a young age are able to break through the husks or the shell of barley and oats. Don't need to have them bruised when you're feeding to animals up to kind of maybe like 7-8 months, thereabouts. Once you start seeing it come out where they're dirty on the field, you see whole oats or whole barley, you know you then need to change over to a rolled diet because they're unable to digest it then. Can someone explain to me whether it's meant to only work? Like, it works there fine. When that section is like up there, it doesn't work. I thought it would just be the end section which would need it to be crowded all the way back for it to work, but it needs to be like that as well. What's going to happen is it's going to rain and wash away, isn't it? And that'll be why you don't use sand and that'll be why you don't use sand as a top surface. Lesson learned. There's a lot of gravel through it, so hopefully it'll be alright. Update on the cow we brought in for a jag. Definitely improving. Not 100% yet, definitely, but she would not put any weight on that foot at all the other day. So either the jags are working or she's just naturally sorting herself out, but she's getting better, which is good news. That's how you get a transfer box to stay in gear. Right, back again. Tullibard and Smitty. The PTO that I destroyed. Pick that up. Oh, we've had a miracle this morning. An absolute dream. So, right behind me is our sprayer, which, as you know, over the last couple of weeks has been causing us so many headaches. There's one wee issue we just cannot get to the bottom of, which it will not automatically regulate the pressure down the way to account for the tractor slowing down or going up a hill or the rate adjusting. We've had the guys out from Agravista at it quite a lot of times, trying loads of different things, loads of different valves. Ended up yesterday they're out with a new ECU. Tried to get the ECU going, the new one wasn't going to take. Long story short, put the old one back in so I could go spraying today, and they're going to go and try and get another ECU. It's been a right headache, but all of a sudden this morning everything's working fine. Must have just been some sort of dodgy connection on the ECU, because we had to unplug all the plugs to the current ECU, take it out, put the new one in. They didn't think it was programmed right or it was a dodgy board, so took that back out, put the old one back in, and boom, we're in action. Oh, I am so happy. Amazing. Your beauty. You can actually do some spraying and it's not total guesswork. Bliss. I'll get this tank done and then the weather's to get pretty windy, so I might have to park up. I might treat the sprayer to a wash now that she's working. I didn't have the patience to give it a wash when it wasn't working. Damn, I missed it. 6,000 hours for this tractor. The other new one's almost on 6,000. This one's on 6,000. I'm needing to pick up the banger, which was in this field of oilseed rape. Well, it still is in the field, but there's no gas bottle next to it because someone decided to pike it. Unlikely, but hopefully they took the fitting off rather than just snipping it. I'm surprised they didn't actually take the banger. They took the battery as well. Thank you. And the fitting for the gas. Oh, God's sake. I hate thieves. The lead for the gas would come out here and connect to the bottle, and they've just ripped it out. And now this is not waterproof anymore. Still got the gas banger at least. This is quite expensive, to be fair. Here's my new coos. Just calm down. Charge about a wee bit. On the whole, pretty good. Cheers for watching. If you missed the Countryfell bit I was in last night, here's the bit I was in. I'll be roughly on it like once a month for the next, I don't know, 6 months, 8 months, no idea.
So what's it like to take over or start a new farm in 2023?
To find out, we'll be paying a regular visit to 4 young farmers from across the UK to witness the challenge and joy at the start of their farming lives.
Hello and welcome to Central Scotland, the family farm. My name is Crawford.
Hi there, I am Emily and I work on my family farm and farm shop here in County Down.
I'm Johan. I'm a 4th generation farmer here in Mid Wales.
My name is Flavian Obiero and I'm a pig farmer based in Hampshire.
Our first visit is with 3rd generation arable and livestock farmer Crawford Niven. Crawford originally had no intention of farming and studied mechanical engineering at university. But after moving back to his family's 1,200-acre farm during COVID, he soon found himself addicted to agriculture. Today, he's off to market to replenish his cattle stocks.
Today we're messing about with some cattle. We've been up to Thainston Market, which is 2 hours north of here, to buy some new cows for the farm. Let's go buy some cows. We've got quite a few for sale today. Sale is still on over there. There's a lot of bulling heifers still to be sold. I think there's about 100, 120 for sale, but that's us done. We've got 20 heifers with calves at foot, 3 bulling heifers, so that's us up to the numbers we're needing. We have a lorry of coos. You're happy. Very happy.
Crawford forked out for 23 cows in total, increasing his farm's herd to 61, and a bit of extra work for the bulls.
Got 2 different bulls. Mike over there, who's a Simmental bull, and Euro, who's an Aberdeen Angus. So we're going to split the cows off, so some can go to Mike and some will go to Euro. Big man Mike here, he is just a young gun. So this is his first season heading out to cows in a couple of days' time. So we're just going to leave him with about 20 cows. You want to match the months of age to the number of cows up to about 35, 37 cows. And then that's kind of limit for a bull. So he's about 20 months old. We'll put him to 20 cows. Here they come to their new home. Ah, I'm dead chuffed. In a 10-week block, fingers crossed, he'll do the job and we'll have a nice herd of calves off him. It's the next morning, just nipping around all these new cows, check everything's settling all right. Hello girl, she's a new cow. Also here is Euro, the Aberdeen Angus bull, so he is a lucky man. He's got 35 cows out here. But as for all the rest of the new cows, they have settled in lovely. Nice and calm, relaxed, that's what we like to see.